Moesha, 1996 to 2001, captured the hearts of audiences with its humor, relatable stories, and the unforgettable Brandy Norwood at its center. While the series celebrated the highs and lows of life, it also witnessed the heartbreaking loss of many of its talented cast members. Over the years, 35 actors from the show have tragically passed away, leaving behind a legacy that continues to resonate with fans. Let's take a moment to honor their memories and reflect on the lasting influence they've had. Yvette Wilson as Andell Wilkerson. Yvette Wilson, born on March 6, 1964 in Los Angeles, California. When she was 32, she played Andell Wilkerson, the sassy, supportive best friend and diner owner in Moesha from 1996 to 2001. Despite her comedic talent, Yvette faced major health challenges later in life, including kidney disease and cervical cancer, requiring a kidney transplant and ongoing dialysis treatments. Sadly, she passed away on June 14, 2012, at the age of 48 due to complications from cervical cancer, leaving behind a legacy of laughter and strength that continues to be cherished by fans. Bernie Mac as Uncle Bernie. Bernie Mac, born on October 5, 1957, in Chicago, Illinois. When he was 39, he played Uncle Bernie, a comedic yet wise figure in Moesha during its 1996 run. Though he enjoyed incredible success in comedy and television, Bernie struggled with sarcoidosis, a chronic illness that eventually affected his lungs and overall health. He passed away on August 9, 2008, at the age of 50 due to complications from pneumonia, but his contributions to comedy and film continue to inspire many, leaving a lasting imprint on the entertainment world. Ricky Harris as J.W. Ricky Harris, born on January 26, 1962, in Long Beach, California. When he was 34, he played J.W., a charismatic and quick-witted character in Moesha from 1996 to 1998. Ricky was a versatile entertainer, working in acting, stand-up comedy, and voice acting, though his career faced setbacks due to personal and financial struggles. He tragically passed away on December 26, 2016, at the age of 54 from a heart attack, leaving behind a strong legacy of memorable performances and respect within the industry. Merlin Santana as Ohagi. Merlin Santana, born on October 14, 1976 in New York City. When he was 20, he played Ohagi, a charming and mischievous character in Moesha from 1996 to 1999. Merlin's career was on the rise, with his natural talent and charisma capturing the attention of audiences. Despite the promise of his future, his life was cut short by a senseless act of violence. On November 9, 2002, at the age of 26, Merlin was tragically shot, ending a promising career and leaving fans to mourn what could have been. His legacy continues to live on through his work and the talent he displayed in his short but impactful career. Lee Chamberlin as Mrs. Laveau. Lee Chamberlin, born on February 5, 1935, in New York City. When she was 64, she played Mrs. Laveau, a warm and dignified character, in Moesha in 1999. Lee had a long career in television, theater, and education, becoming a respected figure in the arts. After battling cancer with grace and dignity, Lee passed away on May 25, 2014, at the age of 79, leaving behind a legacy of resilience and a quiet but significant influence on those who knew her work. Jeanette DuBois as Mrs. Moss. Jeanette DuBois, born on August 5, 1932, in Brooklyn, New York. When she was 65, she played Mrs. Moss, a wise and nurturing character, in Moesha in 1997. Though she will forever be remembered for her iconic role as Willona Woods on Good Times, Jeanette's appearance on Moesha demonstrated her impressive versatility. Throughout her career, she accumulated significant wealth, including a home in Glendale, California, and various investments, which helped her amass an estate valued at approximately $2 million. Jeanette passed away peacefully on February 17, 2020, at the age of 74, leaving behind a body of work that continues to inspire and entertain fans. Maya Angelou as Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou, born on April 4, 1928, in St. Louis, Missouri. When she was 71, she made a guest appearance as herself in Moesha in 1999. Maya was one of the most influential literary voices of her time, known for her powerful poetry and autobiography. Despite her early struggles, including childhood trauma and a tumultuous family life, Maya became a celebrated writer, educator, and activist. However, she faced declining health in her later years. She passed away peacefully on May 28, 2014, at the age of 86, leaving behind a lasting legacy that continues to inspire generations of readers and writers. Anthony Johnson as G-Dog. Anthony Johnson, born on May 5, 1966, in Compton, California. When he was 30, he played G-Dog, a memorable and comedic character in Moesha in 1996. However, his career was overshadowed by personal struggles, including financial instability and health issues. His marriage to Lexis Jones Mason was full of love, but later years brought challenges, especially with his declining health. Anthony tragically passed away on September 6, 2021, at the age of 55, due to multi-system organ failure caused by chronic ethanol use, leaving a lasting impact on the comedy world. Robert Guillaume as Arthur. Robert Guillaume, born on November 30, 1927, in St. Louis, Missouri. When he was 73, he played Arthur, a character known for his wisdom and charm in Moesha in 2000. Robert's career spanned decades, with groundbreaking roles that broke barriers in television and theater. Despite his success, he faced significant challenges early in life, including poverty, racial discrimination, and financial instability. Later, he suffered a stroke that nearly ended his career and had a tumultuous personal life, including a marriage that ended in heartbreak. He battled prostate cancer in his final years and passed away on October 24, 2017, at the age of 89, leaving behind a legacy that continues to influence the entertainment world. Estelle Harris as Frances Hauser. Estelle Harris, born on April 4, 1928, in New York City, New York. When she was 69, she portrayed Frances Hauser, a character known for her distinct voice and comedic flair, in Moesha in 1997. Estelle's career, which spanned television and voice acting, was filled with successes and personal challenges, including raising 3 children while managing an unpredictable career. She was married to Cy Harris for several decades, though their relationship faced difficulties, particularly as both their health declined in their later years. Estelle passed away on April 2, 2022, at the age of 93, leaving behind a legacy of laughter and timeless performances that will always be remembered. Lamont Bentley as Hakeem Campbell. Lamont Bentley, born on October 25, 1973, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. When he was 23, he played Hakeem Campbell, the loyal and charismatic best friend of Moesha, from 1996 to 2001. Lamont's portrayal of Hakeem captured the hearts of fans, and his future seemed full of promise as he was poised for more success. However, after Moesha ended, Lamont struggled to find roles that matched the fame he had gained as a teen star. Tragically, on January 18, 2005, Lamont's life was cut short when he lost control of his car at high speed on a California freeway, resulting in his death at the age of 31. Denise Dowse as Hattie. Denise Dowse, born on February 21, 1958, in Honolulu, Hawaii. When she was 42, she portrayed Hattie, a hard-working character in Moesha in 2000. Denise's career was marked by steady roles, though she never reached mainstream stardom, earning her a reputation as a talented character actress. She dedicated her life entirely to acting, remaining unmarried and without children, and built an impressive list of credits that spanned film and television. Despite her contributions, her final years were marked by health struggles, and in 2022, she fell into a coma after complications from meningitis. She passed away on August 13, 2022, at the age of 64, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances that fans continue to admire. Kobe Bryant as Terry Hightower. Kobe Bryant, born on August 23, 1978, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. When he was 18, he guest-starred as Terry Hightower, a talented basketball player, on Moesha in 1996. Long before this role, Kobe had already begun to make a name for himself in the basketball world. His career soared as he became one of the greatest basketball players of all time, with a legacy that includes 5 NBA championships and countless accolades. Despite his on-court success, Kobe's personal life had its share of challenges, including a publicized legal battle in 2003 and struggles within his marriage to Vanessa. Tragically, on January 26, 2020, Kobe, alongside his daughter Gianna and 7 others, died in a helicopter crash at the age of 41, leaving a profound impact on the world of sports and beyond. Jim Lange as Jim Lange. Jim Lange, born on August 15, 1932, in St. Paul, Minnesota. When he was 66, he appeared as himself on Moesha in 1998. Jim was best known as the longtime host of The Dating Game, where his charm and smooth hosting style made him a household name. He enjoyed a fulfilling career in television, but like many, his personal life had its ups and downs. Jim's first marriage ended in divorce, but he later found lasting happiness with his second wife, Nancy Fleming, and their family. On February 25, 2014, Jim passed away at the age of 81 from a heart attack. His legacy lives on through his work as a television personality, remembered for his charisma and ability to connect with audiences. Nancy Wilson as Nancy Wilson. Nancy Wilson, born on February 20, 1937, in Chillicothe, Ohio. When she was 59, she appeared as herself on Moesha in 1996, a testament to her illustrious career as a jazz singer and actress. Despite her fame, Nancy's personal life was often filled with challenges. 2 marriages ended, and she faced long periods of loneliness due to the demands of her career. Balancing motherhood with global fame proved difficult, but she remained devoted to her 3 children. In her later years, Nancy withdrew from public life to focus on family, dealing with declining health. On December 13, 2018, at 81, she passed away from natural causes, leaving behind an extraordinary musical legacy that continues to inspire artists today. Julius Carry as Mr. Fillmore. Julius Carry, born on March 12, 1952, in Chicago, Illinois. At 47, he portrayed Mr. Fillmore on Moesha in 1999, a role that showcased his ability to seamlessly transition between comedic and dramatic performances. Julius was widely recognized for his tough yet humorous characters, particularly as the iconic villain Shonuff in The Last Dragon. Despite all the success, his battle with pancreatic cancer was kept largely out of the spotlight until his death. On August 19, 2008, he passed away at 56, a tragic loss to the entertainment world. His performances continue to be celebrated by fans who admire his dynamic range and unforgettable characters. Big Pun as Big Pun. Big Pun, born on November 10, 1971, in the Bronx, New York. At 27, he made a memorable guest appearance as himself on Moesha in 1998, showcasing his lyrical genius during the height of his rising career. But beneath the surface of his meteoric rise, Big Pun faced an ongoing battle with severe obesity, reaching over 700 pounds. His health struggles, including breathing issues and limited mobility, were constant hurdles. Despite the success of his music, Big Pun's financial situation was complicated by mismanagement and legal disputes over his music rights. Initially valued at $3 million, his estate became embroiled in a series of battles that prevented his family from fully reaping the benefits of his legacy. Tragically, on February 7, 2000, just 28 years old, Big Pun suffered a fatal heart attack, leaving behind his wife and 3 children, his potential unfulfilled, but his impact undeniable. Tom Lister Jr. as security guard. Tom "Tiny" Lister Jr., born on June 24, 1958, in Compton, California. At 38, he appeared as the security guard on Moesha in 1996, but he was best known for his menacing roles, particularly as DuBois in Friday. Behind his tough persona, Tom struggled with personal and financial challenges, including legal troubles and accusations of fraud. His health declined in his later years, worsened by complications from COVID-19. On December 10, 2020, Tom passed away at 62, leaving behind a legacy of unforgettable roles that continue to resonate with fans. Montrose Hagins as senior citizen. Montrose Hagins, born on June 12, 1917, in Charlotte, North Carolina. When she was 74, she played senior citizen, a memorable role that highlighted her character's wisdom and experience in Moesha. By this time, Hagins had already built a remarkable career, with memorable appearances on iconic TV shows like Seinfeld and The Golden Girls. Her transition from a dedicated school teacher to a beloved television actress demonstrated her deep understanding of human connections. After retiring in 2005, Hagins enjoyed a quieter life in Pennsylvania, surrounded by the homes and memories she cherished. She passed away on October 24, 2012, at 95, leaving behind a legacy of not just acting, but of a life well lived, filled with activism, wisdom, and grace. Vivian Bonnell as Mrs. Smith. Vivian Bonnell, born on May 23, 1924, in Antigua, British West Indies. At 75, she played Mrs. Smith on Moesha, bringing a unique charm and warmth to the role. By this point in her career, she had already made her mark on Broadway, starring opposite Pearl Bailey in House of Flowers, and recorded calypso albums with her Trinidad Steel Band. After changing her name to Vivian Bonnell and marrying fellow performer Austin Stoker, she continued to grace both the stage and screen. Bonnell passed away on November 18, 2003, at 79, leaving behind a legacy of talent that spanned musical, television, and film. DMX as DMX. DMX, born on December 18, 1970, in Mount Vernon, New York. At 30, he made a powerful appearance as himself in Moesha, bringing his unmistakable energy and charisma to the screen. By this time, DMX had already revolutionized the rap scene, releasing hit albums like It's Dark and Hell is Hot, and then there was X, which made him a household name. His raw energy and unique voice catapulted him to global fame, earning him 5 consecutive #1 hits, 1 debuts on the Billboard 200. Despite his success, DMX faced personal struggles throughout his life, including legal issues and battles with addiction. On April 9, 2021, he passed away at 50 from cardiac arrest, leaving behind a legacy of music that continues to influence artists and fans worldwide. Angie Stone as Angie Stone. Angela Laverne Stone, born on December 18, 1961, in Columbia, South Carolina. At 41, she took on the role of herself in The Hot Chick, bringing her powerful presence and charisma to the screen. By this time, Stone had already made a significant mark in the music industry, rising to fame with the hip-hop trio The Sequence, and later with her successful solo albums, including Black Diamond and Mahogany Soul. Her transition into acting showcased her versatility, as she embraced roles in films like The Fighting Temptations and the Broadway production of Chicago. Stone's legacy extends beyond her acting and music, as she garnered accolades like Grammy nominations, and the Soul Music Icon Award in 2021. Tragically, on March 1, 2025, at 63, Stone passed away in a car accident, leaving behind a rich legacy of music and artistry that continues to inspire. Throughout the years, we've bid farewell to countless cherished stars, but their unforgettable performances remain etched in our hearts. The mark they've left on television and the lasting memories they've created will always stay with us. Who was your favorite cast member from Moesha? Drop a comment and let us know. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content about classic TV icons. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.